I'm Jerry Mitchell. I'm an investigative reporter in Jackson, Mississippi. I worked for more than 3 decades for the Clarion-Ledger, which is a statewide newspaper in Mississippi, before starting a nonprofit called the Mississippi Center for Investigative Reporting, because Mississippi needs more investigative reporting, not less. My book that I wrote is called Race Against Time, and really it's a story of these courageous families. Their loved ones were gunned down in some of the most notorious crimes in this nation's history: the assassination of Medgar Evers, the Birmingham church bombing that killed the 4 girls, and the 1964 killings of 3 civil rights workers, as well as a case that most people don't know, which is the Klan's killing of a man by the name of Vernon Dahmer, NAACP leader, who basically died defending his family from a Klan attack. And so this is a story of how those cases came to be reopened decades later, and these courageous families who basically were willing to stand up and push for justice. They could have just as easily, obviously, said, "This is too painful. We've already been through so much." And these guys obviously got away with murder for decades. But these families did stand up and said, "Yes, we do want to see justice. And yes, it's not perfect justice, but it is justice to us. We want to see these men go to prison," and they did, one by one. And so it is their story. And I wrote it as a memoir, just from my personal point of view, and just observing these things, and interviewing each of these killers, and talking to them, and therefore giving people a glimpse into white supremacy and hate, which unfortunately still exists today. We see it happening, in the massacre in Buffalo that we had, in El Paso, and Charleston and other places. So unfortunately, that hate has never really gone away.